All right, we are here with Mayor Daryl Bennett. Now, recently we held the Power Hour at the venue, and there were a few questions we didn't get to because of time. So we've stopped by the mayor's office to ask some of those questions. Welcome, stay effective. So one of the questions you did answer on Power Hour evening was talking about balanced growth for the city and the importance of doing that. Perhaps you can expand on that and tell us why it's important in your view on how the city should grow.
Well, there's prescriptions through the Places to Grow Act that sort of gives us the ultimate control and takes it away at the same time. So there's a lot of pressures on us to perform as a puppet to its master, the province. We have great desires to rebuild and to build what we consider to be a complete community. Certainly the question started with the prospect of developing the downtown with the new arena, a new convention center and hotel, and what else can we put in that area. That's all done by way of a prospectus, I guess I might say, and seeing what would fit on that property, which is a great anchor for that part of the downtown. The city's done a great job of following its official plan and developing in accordance with the rules and regulations that that are deemed to be our responsibility. If you look at Chemong Road and look at Lansdowne Street and then look at the infrastructure that we put in place to support our ability to move from one area of the city to the other and to function in one area of the city or the other, you then look at the parkway and the need for the consideration that is there from pretty well every aspect of how the city is going to progressively develop over the next number of years. We certainly didn't make that decision lightly, nor has been accepted lightly by some members of the community, but it will prove to be a very valuable enticement to development both in the south-west corner and the northeast corner of the city. Costs of that, some people challenge us on that as being way too expensive, but if you look at it over 20 years, it's an $80 million projected 2014 expense, as opposed to spending $109 million in 2014 to do band-aid solutions for to get the same effect from a transportation standpoint. But just when the growth occurs in the north end, it fails and you got to go back and build the parkway. So it's something that's going to take some further consideration.
You had mentioned looking at moving forward with the north end piece and the south end piece.
I have mentioned that 3 different times now, and it's finally someone listened to it. That's good. We're getting pressures. The south end, which brings us up to Sherbrooke Street. The pressures on that intersection of Sherbrooke and Clonsella are enormous. That's my route to work every day, and I see it firsthand every day and every night. And it's just not safe to continue to pour the amount of traffic into that funnel and expect to have a different outcome. It won't work. The same thing's happening in the north end. We've got a 2,800 unit subdivision that's stymied because of our inability to provide traffic solutions. So it doesn't take too much intelligence to figure out what needs to be done. It's just a question of